Welcome to episode 3 of our StudioVQ Training Series. Before we jump into all things StudioVQ Job Manager, here's a brief summary of what we've covered so far. StudioVQ is a cloud-based design platform by VeriQuest that enables educators to create visuals and manipulatives from anywhere. With access to over 3,000 unique pre-designed templates and collections, and over 30,000 unique digital assets to fully customize and create with personality, StudioVQ prioritizes every educator, every learner, every day. Because StudioVQ is just your cloud-based design platform, you'll still need the StudioVQ Job Manager to output your projects. StudioVQ Job Manager is your local job manager application that is installed and connected to your devices. StudioVQ is a cloud-based design platform, meaning you are using a web browser of your choice to browse templates, create, and share designs from anywhere with an internet connection. StudioVQ Job Manager is your local job management application. This is a physical working space, most likely on your design center, where all of the jobs created in StudioVQ will be submitted. From there, a local administrator can manage your physical devices and supply outputs. If you have a design center that was manufactured after May 1st of 2026, there's a good chance that StudioVQ Job Manager is already pre-installed. If that's the case, you can go ahead and skip to Chapter 4 of this video. However, if you're installing StudioVQ Job Manager for the first time, either on an older design center or on a PC or laptop, here's how to get started. First, open your preferred web browser and navigate to the StudioVQ platform. After logging in, head to the Resources tab on the left-hand side of your screen. From there, select the Software Downloads option. This will take you to the VeriQuest Resource Center, where you can access additional materials, resources, and downloads. Once there, navigate to the Software and Firmware Downloads section and select the StudioVQ Job Manager tab. From here, follow the on-screen steps to download the application. Once the download is complete, extract the zip file and launch the installer to begin setup. Now, open your downloads and you can start your newly downloaded StudioVQ Job Manager application. Once the StudioVQ Job Manager is launched for the first time, you'll be prompted with a list of supported devices. Here, simply select which drivers you'd like to install. We recommend selecting only the drivers you have on site. And in this case, we're currently using the Perfecta Q36, the VeriQuest Motiva 400, and the Cutout Maker 2800. So I will select all 3 of those devices and select Continue. Follow the on-screen prompts here and all of your selected drivers will be installed. From there, you will have the ability to select online or offline mode. If your school or organization has internet connection and you want your VeriQuest devices to be connected on the network, then we recommend setting up the StudioVQ Job Manager with online mode. This allows for seamless connection to your organization's StudioVQ cloud-based design platform. To find your organization's invite code, you must look in StudioVQ in either the Profile tab or the Admin tab. After you submit your invite code, you have connected your Job Manager to StudioVQ. Next, you want to name your physical location. This helps you identify which specific devices your StudioVQ users are sending their jobs to, so be sure to name it something specific. Select all your devices and you're ready to go. Now, let's send the job from StudioVQ to StudioVQ Job Manager, your local job management application. Going back to StudioVQ, you'll see that on certain templates, there is a warning message saying you don't have this device associated with your account. Do not worry if this pops up. That is completely normal. Simply log out of your account and log back in. Then, if you're an admin user, you can see your newly synced devices under Manage Devices in the Admin tab. We are now ready to submit a job to your StudioVQ Job Manager with ease. Simply select the template you want to work with to open the editor. Select which online device you want to send it to, complete your preferences, and hit Print. Going back to the StudioVQ Job Manager, your media room specialist, or whoever will be responsible for your local device management, will see that the job was sent down. They can now select it, confirm that your preferences are able to be printed, and the right materials are located in the output device. Select Next, verify the output quantities, and proceed to print or cut. And that's how you can successfully create and run jobs using online mode in StudioVQ Job Manager. Let's walk through how to use offline mode in StudioVQ Job Manager. We'll start in StudioVQ. If you'd like to add an offline device, head to the Admin tab and select New Device in the top right corner. From here, enter the serial number found on the back of your device and click Continue. Once added, you'll see a confirmation message and your new device will appear on the device management screen. You'll notice that this device is labeled View and Download Only. This simply means that since it's not connected to the network, you won't be able to send jobs to it directly. Next, we'll move over to the Job Manager. Here, you'll see two options, online and offline. Since we're working off the network, go ahead and select offline. Then create a new location, like My Media Room Offline, and click Create Location. At this point, the system will recognize the drivers already installed. Be sure to add your devices, and for this example, we'll focus on the offline cutout maker 2800. Because you're in offline mode, you'll need to upload a project to get started. So let's head back to StudioVQ. Just a quick note, StudioVQ itself does require an internet connection to access. From here, I'll select a cutout maker collection, like the Chef School Bulletin Board, as an example. Once everything is loaded, I'll make sure all shapes are selected and review the cut preview. Now, when choosing a device, you'll be able to select your offline cutout maker. From there, choose your paper type and set a delivery or pickup date. Since this is an offline device, you'll notice that cutting directly is no longer an option. Instead, you'll select the download icon, which will download a VQO file. This is a custom, secure file specifically designed for use with StudioVQ and Job Manager. To complete the job, you can either save the file to a flash drive and plug it into your design center, or save it to your computer and upload it directly into Job Manager. Once uploaded, your job will load in Job Manager with all of your selections already applied. From here, select Cut, confirm your settings like size, material type, and blade depth, and then continue through the prompts. After reviewing your final preview, you're ready to start cutting. And that's how you can successfully create and run jobs using offline mode in StudioVQ Job Manager. Thanks for tuning in to video 3 of our StudioVQ Training Series. In this video, we covered how to install the Job Manager application onto your local device, along with going over how to install printer drivers based on what devices you have on site. We also went over the differences between an on-the-network Job Manager setup versus an off-the-network Job Manager setup. We can't wait to see all of the amazing things you create with VeriQuest's new StudioVQ and StudioVQ Job Manager.